Hey there again, folks. Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Coming back to you with another offering off of my sampler platter, where I do little video reviews, my take on different foods and drinks and stuff that I've tried. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So this video specifically is going to be in my series of videos. This will have been the third one that I did. Where instead of doing, normally I do just items, from stores and stuff that I find. But in this case, especially due right now, I don't know when anybody's watching this, but especially right now, we're dealing with the whole coronavirus thing. A lot of places are shut down. In Illinois, they've got, basically everything that's not essential is shut down. Thankfully, though, there's still, places to eat and everything like that, and there's still around, and so that's what this little series of videos is meant to highlight. I'm going over there, focusing on some places that are local to me, that I want to, try to help showcase, so that hopefully, to anyone who watches these videos, maybe you'll give them a little bit more confidence, to, order something out, or to patron a local establishment, or maybe, if you happen to be in the area, maybe you'll give these places a shot, the places that I'm trying out. So, yeah, that's what this whole thing is about. So, I started off with Zenwich, then I did El Mirador, kind of on accident, but it was still a great lunch. So, today, I am doing a place, and I actually have the menu right here, doing a place called Uncle Pete's Pizzeria. I love pizza, folks. I mean, most people love pizza, but damn, pizza's great. Isn't it? Oh, it's fantastic. Excuse me. Not that it's hard to, which, by the way, it's with the soda, the peach soda, for those of you who watched my previous thing, with the peach soda review. So, yeah, I'm doing this one on Uncle Pete's Pizzeria. They're a local place, not super far from me. Good times. They're actually, like, as a little background thing, they're actually not my go-to pizza place, but unlike with my El Mirador one, where I went and I actually ordered from the wrong location, because my brain decided to not work that day, in this case, I did specifically order from Uncle Pete's, and it was kind of because, like, I've had their food before, but it was specifically because I haven't had their stuff in a little while, and so I was like, you know what? We're going to do some Uncle Pete's, because I like Uncle Pete's. Every time I've had them, it's been quality food. And, I do, like I said, I've got a couple other spots that are probably, I hit up more frequently for pizza, but Uncle Pete's is a very solid option, and I just wanted to kind of highlight them. I will probably go over there. The very least, there's one other. If I keep doing these videos, I'm not just going to eat pizza all fucking day of the week. I mean, I could, but to be in my 20s again. Anyway, so yes, so I'm going to do Uncle Pete's today. That's going to be my little highlight. Like I said, I like these folks a lot. I actually, they've been around for a little while, I think, I know. I know they've, like, changed owners, and they've done things and stuff. I actually only kind of got into them when they moved locations. Because I was sort of aware of them, because I think I'd seen them before, but they were more in, like, a little alcove area, from what I recall. If I'm thinking of the right place. But then they went over there, and they moved to a place that's actually off, like, a main street by me. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. So I decided to go in one day. I was like, I'm going to give it a shot. So, and it turned out their stuff was good. So I like it. And you can even see, I'll even put a little thing here. It's got some of their awards. Voted best thin crust pizza, best deep dish / stuff, judge's choice, best pizza sauce, best specialty pizza, best cheese pizza. That's a lot of, that's some nice stuff there. So one of these days, I need to get on some sort of pizza committee to be one of these testers, because damn, folks, I'd do a bang-up job. So, yeah, I got hopefully 3 items to try out for you folks. Of course, I got a pizza, but I also got an appetizer and a dessert. Usually, I do not get desserts from pizza places. Nothing against their desserts or anything. I just, usually if I've already had a pizza and maybe an appetizer, that'll about do it for me. I'm usually already in a food coma by then. So, in this case, though, I wanted, since I'm doing the review, I wanted to kind of try out stuff from, kind of each part of their menu. They also offer salads, which I'm sure are salad-tastic, but I'm not quite ready to go over there and put that in one of my videos just yet. So, the reason why I say hopefully is because originally I ordered tiramisu as my final thing, as my dessert. But they called me up like maybe 15 minutes beforehand. They're like, hey, we actually don't have a tiramisu. Can we get you something else? So I went for some brownies. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Got the bag. Then we got pizza over there. Oh, it looks delicious. I can smell it. Well, there's definitely 3 items in here, so... Okay, cool. And then I guess... Are these the brownies? Yeah, okay, cool. They're like little brownie bite things. So, alright, so as my appetizer, and it begs mentioning, like with all my other stuff, all of these are new items that I've tried off of Uncle Pete's menu. I haven't actually tried too many of their things yet, because I've only tried them a few times. Oh, let's see. I'm referring to the menu because I have never heard of these, and I'm sure I'm going to get the name wrong, but they are arancini. That's what I'm going with. I got a 6-piece arancini. They're like, well, I'll show you the thing. So open it up. Oh, it smells really good. So, like these little, they're these little, like breaded balls of like, it looks like cheese. I think there's like rice in there and stuff. I looked them up beforehand because I never heard of them. And they sounded good, so I'm going to go ahead and try one, folks, because I'm hungry. This is literally going to be my dinner, so... Ooh. Okay. Really good, right off the bat. Very filling, too, I can tell. Like I said, I ordered 6 of these. I think you can order up to 12. I wasn't going to order up to 12 anyway, but I'm glad I got the 6. Because even this, I'm probably going to do like maybe 2 more of these and then probably do the pizza. Not on camera, but, So, yeah, okay, so... The best way I can immediately describe them is if, and I know not everybody has, so I'm going to explain more, but biting into them, it's kind of like eating a jalapeno popper, if you've ever had one of those, but there's no jalapeno, so you don't have that resistance of the pepper, but the rest of the experience is very similar, because you've got the bread, and then you've just got the filling that just kind of pours in your mouth as soon as you bite in. And it's nice, too, because these aren't, like, super, like, overly hot or anything. I was a little bit worried about that when I bit in. This one's a little bit more structurally intact. I'm gonna... So you can see... Got, like, some cheese in there. It looks like, again, like some rice or something. Yeah, I mean, these are really good. They're not, despite them being really well filled, they're not super duper cheesy. I don't know exactly what kind of cheese it is. I'm sure I've had it before, maybe mozzarella. Yeah. Normally when I do these restaurant review things, I wear my work shirt specifically because I know I'm probably going to get stuff on it, but still wearing my cold shirt from earlier today. I did a breakfast review. Anyway, yeah, those are really, really good. Very flavorful, but not, again, they're not like overly cheesy. They're just very filling. They're filling, they're cheesy, they got rice. I mean, that's fantastic. Like, all of those things are things that I like, personally. Yeah, I mean, you know, I can't really say. I almost want there to be, like, a little bit of a kick to them. But that's just me. I like, you know, kick in, you know, a lot of my things. And it almost kind of tastes like it's going to have that a little bit, you know, with the way it's seasoned. But, I mean, just being with the, like, those are fantastic. I really like those. So, I will definitely get these again from Uncle Pete's. Especially since I've literally never seen them anywhere else. So, we're going to go on to the pizza. Now, the pizza... So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my phone. Excuse me. Showcase the pizza a little bit because it deserves showcasing. I can't properly bring the pizza to you. So... let's see. Can we do the thing? Apologize for the terrible carpet and such. I'm in the process of cleaning things. So, what? Good enough? Good enough. So, yes, that is the pizza I got. It is a specialty pizza called the Oh Baby Sweet Baby. And it, you know what? I will even go over there. Go off the menu so that I can properly go with it. Loaded with Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, grilled chicken breast, crispy bacon, and sweet grilled onions. The only part about that I'm a little bit hesitant are the onions. Just because onions are not my favorite food in the world, though I do like them in certain things, and especially, and I mentioned this in one of my other reviews, especially as I've gotten older, a lot of things I used to take issue with, I'm perfectly fine with now, so... I imagine that will be the case, especially on top of the fact that all of those flavors go together perfectly. So yeah, this is one of their specialty pizzas. I got it with the thin crust. That was what was recommended, and it sounded like a great plan. I'm very excited for this. I love, you know, obviously you have pizza purists who are like, pizza is this and this and this. And I don't give a damn about y'all. I am a, you know, equal opportunity pizza enjoyer. So, you know, I don't give a damn if, you know, your sauce is, you know, the classic tomato, or if you know, some places use like white sauce, you know, whether, you know, even barbecue sauce. If you can make it work, it's fantastic. And I've certainly had pizzas with barbecue sauce, and I've enjoyed them. So, that's why I ordered this one. Seemed interesting, seemed good. We're going to give it a shot, folks. Come to Brandon. Let's open it up. So, see? Ooh, bacon. Got some chicken. Oh, this looks like a good time. Give it a shot, folks. Right on my damn shirt. Oh well. That's what washing machines are there for. Okay. I'm trying to... Do I have a thing? I do! Hooray! I was hoping I did. So okay. Oh, my poor shirt. That's why you wear black shirts, folks. Not just to hide the fact that you're a fat guy in his 30s, but also if get some crap on there, it doesn't stain too bad. So anyway, yeah. That is exactly what it claims to be. Which, I mean, you would figure as much, obviously, but Sweet Baby Ray's is a specific brand of barbecue sauce. May or may not be familiar with it. It definitely has a very distinct taste. I know some people, they're a little bit here or there on it. I believe there's even a restaurant that they have or something like that. Not too far from where I live. Which I've never been to. Maybe I'll give it a shot one day. But I like Sweet Baby Ray's. It's not my favorite barbecue sauce. I tend to prefer barbecue sauces that are a little bit more on the savory side with maybe a little bit of heat. Where Sweet Baby Ray's, they definitely work more with the sweetness. It's still savory. It's still barbecue sauce. I don't want to present otherwise. But it's a very good, commercially available sauce by all means. Though I was disappointed. I tried. They had a Hawaiian one, variant of their sauce, which I was really excited about because oh yeah, I like Hawaiian. You pineapple and stuff like that. I don't remember it really working as well as I wanted it to. Maybe I didn't have it on the right stuff, but I forget. But yeah, it wasn't quite as good as I was hoping. But their normal stuff I'm perfectly fine with. And it definitely comes through in this. I will say this right now, if you're not a fan of Sweet Baby Ray's, probably won't be super into this pizza. But you probably could look at the menu and be like, oh, it's got Sweet Baby Ray's, probably not going to be the thing for me. But I don't know what you do with your life, folks. Maybe you're all opposite person. You're going to do whatever the hell you want with your life. I don't give a damn. Anyway. So yeah, that's definitely the most prominent flavor. I mean, it's definitely got quite a bit of it. The onion flavor is definitely pretty prominent as well. I will definitely say that. And not unpleasantly so. I was a little bit worried when I was first going into it because it did sort of hit a point where I was like, this is almost uncomfortably onion for me, because there's just kind of that little bridge where, on the one hand, you do it right, onion can be great for kind of, accentuating certain flavors, and kind of working with other stuff. But if it gets too close to the forefront, for me, it gets a little bit, so it almost at that point, but then it didn't, which was actually very nice. And then, of course, you got the chicken and the bacon. I think, despite the fact there's some healthy chunks of chicken here, for me personally, I feel like that one kind of, compared to everything else that was going on, I think that one was the one that didn't get lost. I certainly there was the chicken flavor. Of course, you had the texture, obviously. But the bacon, the onion, and the barbecue sauce, for me, all kind of went over there and sort of pushed the chicken off to the side a little bit. Which, I mean, that's personal preference one way or the other as to whether or not you're going to be into that. But in terms of just, it being, because, it's a barbecue-style pizza. And it has all the elements there. And it executes all the elements really well. I definitely agree with the choice of the thin crust. I think that definitely helps at the end with you've got the richness of the barbecue and everything like that. So you kind of want to you want to get to it and really just kind of take it all in. I think the crust kind of helps with that, so you can take in everything. And yeah, I mean it's. We'll do and this is kind of cheating a little bit, I'm not going to lie, because it's a quarter piece. I don't even think it has any chicken on it. But it's got some bacon, it's got some onion, it's got all the other things. This will be a good comparison. Definitely strong onion taste. But again, for me, someone who's not that big in an onion, it's manageable. and not unpleasant. That one had more bacon on it, too. So you get the nice, salty kind of smokiness of the bacon. Oh, yeah. So, and I mean, you can see it's really thin. Nice and crunchy, too. Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about it. It's the best pizza I've ever had. No. But might potentially be the best barbecue pizza I've ever had. I haven't had too many barbecue pizzas, which is kind of odd because I like barbecue, I like pizza. But usually I go more contemporary. In this case, it might actually be the best barbecue pizza that I've had. Well, maybe. I do think I had one from a place, I want to say Rookies, years ago. And I remember that one being really good. Like, me and my friends shared it, and we all really liked it. But this one absolutely does the job. All the ingredients come through. Like I said, the chicken's a little bit more on the back burner compared to the other ones because the other flavors are so strong. But, yeah, I mean, it's a very solid pizza. I would say, personally, this would be more of like a sharing pizza. Just because it is so rich and everything. And, I mean, granted, most people will go over there and be like, oh, every pizza you share with. Yes, folks. Again, as has been established, I'm a bit of a larger guy. So, I've been known to eat a pizza in one sitting. This will not be the case with this one, no matter, because I've still got the appetizer and the brownies. And these days I usually don't. It will end up lasting me a couple days. So, I don't have to explain myself to you. You clicked on the video. But yeah, it's definitely more for that than like a standard pizza, something a little bit more, pedestrian in terms of your pizza flavors. And it's being as rich as it's being as rich in flavor and everything. I could see going over there and eating quite a bit of this, and it's starting to go over there and, what's a good way to put it? To kind of, weigh on your stomach a little bit, I guess. So, not that they can make you sick or anything, I'm not trying to put it that way, but you know what I mean. Like, if, just things that are very rich in flavor, they can, kind of wear themselves out, and you need a little bit of a break. This, I kind of feel, is a little bit towards that, if that makes sense. Anyway, I've got limited time, so I've got to do the last thing here. Like I said, this was originally supposed to be, they got a napkin. And the fork fell, damn it. Oh, fork. So yeah, these are little brownie bites, originally supposed to be tiramisu. I love me some tiramisu. I haven't had tiramisu in the longest time. I was looking forward to it, but hey, I understand. Sometimes you just don't have the stuff that you have. Just got the little brownie things here. I don't know if these are, like, the tiramisu specifically said, this is homemade. I don't know if these are specifically homemade or if they're, bought in for the store. I'll give them the benefit of, maybe they're homemade. We'll give them a shot one way or another. Over here, it's got frosting. Well, not the frosting, the frosted sugar. See how it is. I'll be the first person to say, I'm not the biggest brownie guy in the world. Don't get me wrong, I like an occasional brownie. I do love chocolate, but brownies are just a bit much usually. I tend to prefer something with a little bit more complexity of flavor, I guess. So, like, when they have, like, specialty brownies at certain places, like, I used to work at a bakery, and they had some really good ones. But just, like, standard brownies, I'm a little bit more here or there on. So, let's give this a shot. It's dense, but it's very soft and very moist. Like, it's... A brownie needs to have a nice balance, at least for me. You don't want it to be... You don't want it to be too airy, like you feel like you're getting gypped, but at the same time, you don't want it to be so dense that, you feel like you're going to have to go over there and, like, call up, the Mole Man from Marvel or something like that to dig through it. That is not the case. Yeah. these are perfectly good brownies. I will say I think that the powdered sugar, definitely necessary. And that's not, that again just goes back to more of my thing about brownies. Like, I like there to be a little bit more. The powdered sugar, it's simple, but it adds a different dimension to the taste. So you're not just getting that richness of the chocolate and everything of the brownie. So I think that was a very wise decision. Yeah, it's generally these are generally really solid. I like the fact that they're little bites, so I can kind of pace them out. I think between everything I picked, I might have picked like all the items that I picked are probably like the items that are going to make me the fullest of everything. Because between the appetizers, which are very filling, the pizza, which is certainly going to be very rich, and then brownies on top of it. And mind you, like I said, this is going to last me. With all of this will probably be a 3-day thing, which is, beneficial, given staying inside and such. But, yeah, but it's, they're very good. They're very nice and chocolatey. They have a really good chocolate taste to them. And, yeah, I mean, I don't have any complaints. They're solid, chocolate brownies. They're a solid dessert. I enjoyed it. So I'm going to try to cut this pretty quick here. So yeah, between everything that I got, the appetizer and such, I mean, normally I do like a comparison thing with like, okay, well, this is my favorite of the items. I mean, the pizza is my favorite item. It's Pizzeria. But the item that surprised me the most were the arancini, whatever they're called, because I've never had those before and I really like them. And the brownies were a pleasant surprise. Like I said, brownies, not my favorite dessert. I already went through it. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and, this is my Uncle Pete's review, by the way. And I didn't really do like a specific story for this one, because with these, I kind of have to move a little bit, and I have sort of, with my phone and everything, I have sort of like a 30-minute time limit for some reason. Afterwards, I can't be certain that it's recording properly. But yeah, Uncle Pete's, really enjoyed it. I definitely suggest checking them out. They have plenty of more standard type pizzas if you're looking for them. Being that they're in Illinois, they do have like deep dish and stuff like that. So, and they actually have a really good menu for a lot of good options for the menu. That's what I meant to say. So, with the appetizers and stuff, they have like oysters or clams or something like that, mozzarella sticks, and Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead. Uncle Pete's gets my full endorsement. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna sign off here, folks. I'd like to sign off a certain way. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Hopefully, you're out there having amazing pizza. We're doing something even more awesome than that. What could be more awesome than having amazing pizza? You all know. Anyway, regardless of what you're doing, I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week. Fantastic month, fantastic year, fantastic life. I really do, folks. Just go out there, try to be a positive force when you can. At the very least, try to be a negative one, if you can manage that. It's not always doable, folks. Trust me, I know. So that's it for me. I've still got a little under a minute now, as the time is ticking by. So the last thing that I like to do with these videos that I've started doing in my more recent ones. If you want to see me go over there and, try out other places and things like that, and, you want to go over there and see more wacky videos of me doing stuff, they're not that wacky. They're not that wacky if you watch more than one of these. But I need you to do two things, folks. I need you to, 1, watch the video, and 2, do the thing. All comments and everything are always welcome. If there's places that, anybody wants me to check out, as long as they're not too far out of my way, maybe I'll give them a shot. Anyway, folks, that's me. This is the Sampler Platter. I'm done. Bye! Food!